Welcome. Today we're going to discuss the technique leaping crane, its execution, some of the things that can go wrong during its execution, and things you can do to enhance its execution. So let's start with the attack. This is a straight to the right punch to the face. So typically, because this is leaping crane, the first thing that goes wrong is everyone tries to do this major leap, which is actually a jump. And then what happens is I am now disengaged from my opponent. I can't even reach him to throw the kick, and I don't have the alignments that I want to make that effective. So in order to compensate or fix that, you want to think of this as a slip. Almost like I'm trying to get behind him and look at where he was, right? But the problem you can see there is I'm going to end up eating that punch if he diverts it or if I eat the elbow. So now let's talk about what we're doing with our hand. So the technique is typically taught as an inward parry. The problem with the parry is you're going to be outside the arm below the elbow. So you don't want to think of this as a parry. You want to think of it more as a positional cover, where I've got my hand up and I'm ready to kick. So now let's talk about what's happening with the right hand. For the technique, we want to cock it across our body so we can deliver the back knuckle, but remember that's wasted motion. So in this instance, I could either insert to the arm with a forefinger or four knuckles across the body, the arm, or I can hit with the middle knuckle to either place across the body or the arm. Depending on your height, you'll be able to choose which one you want. Obviously, because of my height, I like to go to the arm. So as he comes in, we're going to hit, and then I'm going to do the kick. So the next thing that goes wrong is what I just did. I shifted all my weight to the stance, and I'm able to talk to you while holding the stance. This shouldn't happen. I should keep all my weight on the right leg so that as I slip, I'm immediately falling. Gravity's pulling me down. So let's talk about the kick. And again, I'm shifting my weight just for the video. I want to think of this like a front kick down with my foot sideways, not a side kick. I don't want my hip disengaged to what I'm doing. I want to be facing my work. So as the punch comes in, I slip, and I have the kick to the back of the knee, which if you notice is going down at a 45, which causes them to buckle. So let's talk about the back fist. If I land, I want to deliver that with gravitational marriage as I land and direct torque. If I happen to land before I've done the back knuckle, I could easily turn this into counter rotation torque and deliver it with torque. But the ideal phase is you want to land with the back knuckle, causing the head to come back. The next thing that can go wrong here is this big circle with your right arm to try to get the elbow. What you want to do is create a little body English, almost like you're ratcheting to come around and hit with the elbow and the heel pump. So now let's talk about the next thing that can go wrong here. Ideal phase is 1 with 2, but you could easily do 1 then 2, or I can do 2 then 1. Depending on the effect that you want, you may want to choose one over the other. From here, you can choose to cover out. I personally don't like to leave my opponent here, so I like to add a little knee insert, which is just pushing your knee forward to buckle him to the floor before you cover out, or decide to do a leap of death in this opponent. So let's do it one more time from this angle so you can see it a little bit better. Remember, don't leap away. Cover, keep the weight on the right leg. Add an insert, whether to the body or to the arm. Keep this like a front kick. Land with your back knuckle or extra torque when you do this. Don't cock the elbow. Go around it. Decide which timing you want. And then you can add the knee if you choose as you cover out. And now we'll do the execution one more time without talking. We hope this video helps you. Thank you very much.